Hey there, Lord Kaz here. Today is a special day because today is going to be an unboxing day. Because one of the things I'm going to do with this channel is I am going to be dealing with eBay vendors looking for the best prices for the best product. And I don't know of any other channel where you're going to be able to go to and look for a specific vendor or maybe even request a specific vendor and have the person order something from said vendor to let you know how their buying experience was. So this particular item, I might not be the best fighter in the world, but I always look good. So I'm. This is funny because I was not expecting this packaging. How would I explain this? Hey there, Lord Kaz here. Today is a special day because it's going to be the first of a new kind of episode that I'm putting into this channel, and that is an unboxing day. One of the things I wish to do is order items from eBay, different vendors, and then tell you about my experience with them and the quality of their product and how easy or difficult they were to work with. And the first vendor that I'm doing that with is Waiz. I think it's called the Waiz, Waiz. And they had a Gambeson pictured. And I was like, huh, that's a very pretty Gambeson. However, they don't have it in my size. So I contacted the seller who was in India and said, look, can you do this for me? Oh, excuse me. And he says, absolutely, sir. One thing about dealing with people in India is they're always very polite. Um, and, yes, sir, absolutely, sir, we can do that for you. Please go give us your size. Gave him the size. The process was from the time I got him to say yes to the time that it was paid for and shipped. Excuse me. I'm going to say 2 weeks because one thing I'm going to tell you right now when dealing with vendors on eBay, ask your questions before you purchase the item. The reason being is that if you purchase the item without asking the questions, you have no evidence or facts to back up anything you say if you need to do a refund or ship it back. Now, in dealing with people overseas, you always want to be very specific. You don't want to give them loopholes to get out of. Because once this is shipped from their facility, it's done. So what I do is I ask for material type. I ask if they can do my size. Always ask how long it's going to take, because if you're asking for custom sizing or a custom order, it's probably not going to be one of the bang-offs they've got on a shelf. So you need to ask them, okay, so if you do this, how long is it going to take before you even get done with it and put it in the mail? Now, they might tell you, oh, we'll have it done in 3 days. Well, figure 4. One thing that, and I don't know if this is true for everybody, but one thing I have discovered in dealing with merchants from India is they tend to overpromise and they tend to say yes a lot. Even if that's not 100% what can happen. And I don't know if it's a cultural thing, but I just know that sometimes the answer is yes, and the answer should be no. But just keep that in mind when dealing with merchants from India. So I got the notification that my Gambeson was delivered. The total process, like I said, I think once they shipped it, it was here fast. I mean, 4 days. 4 days from India. They took it to the airport, it passed customs, and it's here now. And I honestly initially it said Tuesday, and then I think on Tuesday it was still in the airport in India. So I'm like, well, I'll probably get it Friday. Lo and behold, it got delivered today. What this is a custom-sized Gambeson made by the Waiz, Waiz. And we're going to open it. And I went outside to look for a box, and instead I found a basketball. So these guys, so far, they've been really good to work with. This is the proof in the pudding to see how good their product is. because I like to look good. I gave them specifics. They were very enthusiastic about doing the work for me. So, and they always are. So that's why I'm saying this. I'm still waiting on a set of Spalders and a Gorget from another vendor. Um, I'll talk more about that when those finally arrive. Part of my impatience with that is my own fault because I did not read everything. It's the other thing when you deal with a vendor from anywhere on eBay. Read everything. I purchased these. Now, normally when you buy an item on eBay, you expect it, a week or so. Well, I didn't read their shipping info, and these guys have about a 7-day handling time. So I was badgering them up until the point that I read that part of the description and went, oh. So I've just kept my mouth shut for a little bit. They said it'll be here by October 15th, even though I ordered it on September 16th. That's okay. That was the policy that they wrote. I didn't read it. I've got no reason to be upset. One thing I tell all the vendors that I deal with is that if I like the product, I will deal with them again. And there's a lot of stuff I want to get. The story, if it pans out, then I will be getting a actual 15th century Schlachta, like almost court garb, for literally 1/5 the cost it would have been for the shop that I first saw it at. So here we go. We're going to try to open the basketball without destroying my brand new Gambeson. This thing is tight, very tightly wrapped. Yeah, they freaking, was it FedEx? But whatever they did, this thing was sent out on Sunday and it's now Wednesday and it's here. So I'm going to use my cool Timu knife. I wish it would focus on the blade. Come on, focus. No? Oh well. It has a cool leaf pattern on it. So now I'm going to have to open this with like precision because I don't want to cut my Gambeson. One thing definitely for truth here is that they are not messing around when it comes to, to wrapping this thing. Ooh, yeah, see, it's right on the surface here. It has my colors. I requested it was a red and black originally because the colors of my heraldry are red and white. I said, can you do this in white? The piping in white, and they said absolutely. So I said, well, then absolutely make me one in my size. So what I'm seeing so far is exactly what I ordered. The proof will be in the pudding of, yeah, this is looking nice. The proof will be in the pudding of the fit, because I did send them my sizes. One thing to always remember is do not say 6X or 5X or 4X. Give them a size if you're a person of larger proportions, I think would be a good way to put that. Because that way, because believe me, I'm going to tell you right now, an Asian 6X is much different than a US 6X. It's just a fact. There is an Asian 6X is about a US 3X. So I don't order by X sizes, I order by measurements. They've done a bang up job with packaging this. Now, I'll tell you that much. Definitely smells like heavy canvas. Here we are. We're still doing our surgery here because this thing is wrapped tight as a drum. Almost there. I'm getting kind of excited. Yeah, I didn't know it was going to take me half an hour to unwrap it, or I would have started it earlier. All right. I see things. There we go. Okay. I think I can get out of here now. Well, they definitely, I think they've done it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm going to try this on, and I'm going to pause this and try it on, and then we'll see how it looks. This is gorgeous. sleeves are a little long, but the quality of the manufacturing is outstanding. This is not even a surcoat. This is my Gambeson. I present to you the Gambeson that I purchased. I'm going to put a little more light on it. Yeah, so there it is. Gambeson for a fat man. But it is absolutely gorgeous. This thing is nicer than my first one, which was, I thought that was nice. Sleeves are a little long. So I am going to sit down in this, and look, it's even got the stand-up collar. This is gorgeous. I mean, and the quality on the build on it. I mean, this is beautiful. So we are going to sit down. Oh yes, and the sleeves are actually proper Gambeson sleeves. Get a little bit of air in there for the pits. Let's sit down and discuss. Oh yeah, yeah. See, I'm digging this. That looks pretty freaking regal, if you ask me. Yep. So anyway, positive points. The craftsmanship on this is excellent. Everything is sewn nicely. The padding on this is nice and thick. It's exactly what I ordered from these guys. There are two things that now that I know, I will correct next time I order from them, because there will be a next time. Number one, need to give them a sleeve measurement, because these sleeves are a little bit long. So not a big deal. I could scrunch them up when I put stuff on, and by the time I get the band braces on stuff, we're going to be perfect. The other thing is, I don't know if there's a cheaper buckle you can find for the strapping. That would be, I mean, it's all well attached, but I would honestly say that next time I order from them, I'm going to specify a heavy duty buckle, because the buckles that are on these closures, if they were ever to get hit with direct contact, they would literally just fold in half. It feels like, yeah, they're actually pressed metal. So I would say the only real gig that I have is the buckles in no way match the quality of workmanship on this Gambeson. But yeah, this is gorgeous. The build quality is good, and the total price on it for the custom work at 6X, which was the equivalent size, was $120. So if you're smaller than that, because they do adjust cost of build based upon your size and materials used, it'll cost you less to get a beautiful slash gorgeous slash exactly what you want customized Gambeson made for you. But yeah, this is absolute. I'm gonna stand up and take it off so you can see it. But yeah, this is gorgeous. This is better than I was hoping for. How does that sound? I mean, this is freaking gorgeous. I am so happy with this. This is purchased from either the Waiz or Waiz. I will sit down for a moment and we will investigate that. Yeah, this is. I can honestly, the quality and gorgiosity, is that a word? Are we gonna let's make that a word? Gorgiosity of that Gambeson. I could damn near wear that to court, but I'm not going to. So what we're going to do real quick is, and we are going to click over to the dual screen, and we are going to look up that vendor specifically, because I would like the world to, or at least the SCA world, or maybe the whole world, I would like people to use this vendor, because like I said, that is absolutely gorgeous. All right, so here we go. This is it. This is the vendor I got it from. Waiz, Waiz. I believe the actual username is Waiz99. Um, but I can confirm that they do excellent custom work. Communicate with them and they will communicate with you. They have an entire section here just for medieval Gambesons. This is the one I started with. And from there, I went custom. And, you know, it's the different colors and looks. This is what mine was based on. And I saw that. I'm like, oh, I need that with white piping and something larger than 2XL. And they worked with me, and now I have it. And it is absolutely gorgeous. I will say that the red that they used is much more of the Polish red I was looking for. This looked like more of a maroon on the site. Excuse me. But this is actually a very nice, straight up, just like fire engine red type of a thing going on. They have all sorts of things. They've got separate sleeves if you want to do it that way. I know I saw somewhere that they sell arming belts right here. And some of their Gambesons are just gorgeous. I mean, like this guy here, this is one I'm looking at. I mean, I just, the way they make their Gambesons, I mean, here's a, you know, arming collar. The one I was looking for, here we go. We have pants, and I'm looking for, there it is. They even have a Gambeson hood, arming caps. So I honestly, and the one, I'm going to order a couple Gambesons only because when I was in before, how would I explain this? I'm a large man. Being a large man, I sweat profusely when I fight. And back when I was playing before, I told myself, if, you know, when I can afford it, I am going to get myself a second Gambeson. Because that way, when you go to a weekend event, you can fight one day in one, and then because it's thick and padded, you could either halfway through the day or the next day change out into another one and let the first one dry completely. Because I'm not going to lie, it's gross when you get out of a Gambeson and then you put your arm back into it and you're like, oh, it's still wet. So the one, I'm looking at two. Same vendor. One of them is this guy here. Now, I'm sorry. This for me, part of me wants to tell him to to use the same pattern, make it my size, but instead of making it a Gambeson, this has the look of Slavic nobility coats. And part of me wants to tell him, look, I want you to use this pattern, but instead of using padded material, I would like you to use something with a brocade, something that makes it look like, you know, courtly, and actually attach the sleeves and all that. Because this, you know, and this one even has arming, I don't know if you can see it, but it actually has arming points sewn into the Gambeson. So that's one, I don't know if I would get that to actually wear when I fight, or if I get it to wear to court and have them make it out of, you know, something nice. But all of the Gambesons they show, the styles, the construction, if it's anything like the one I just got, these are, anybody asks me who to go get a Gambeson from, I'm going to point them to these guys. I mean, just their designs are gorgeous. Look at this. This is something, this is stuff that Swishy Poke can wear. I mean, it is freaking gorgeous. There's a female Gambeson. Where's another one that I saw that I liked? Hold on a second. Yeah, here. I mean, look at this. All right, that's if I were to have that done, I'd be like, yeah, don't make it padded. Make me that outfit in a cotton with, and make it red and white, and yeah, because I will wear that to, I'd wear that to court. Waiz, these guys, again, eBay vendor, the Waiz, right here, the Waiz, and I give them 2 thumbs up because the quality of that Gambeson was gorgeous. Dealing with them was very easy. But yes, I will say right now, 100%, if you want a amazing Gambeson that looks fantastic, go with these guys. They're affordable. They'll make it to your size. And just make sure that you send them your sleeve length because, like I said, this is beautiful. The sleeves are just about maybe 1.5 inches too long, but that's not a problem because, like I said, I'll just pull them up. But I hope this was helpful, and I plan on doing this to every vendor I deal with on eBay, and I guarantee that the next time I receive a package from the Waiz, you're going to hear about it. Until next time, y'all take care. Be good to one another. Be good to yourself. And, well, don't be a dick because the world has enough of them. So you guys take care. Bye-bye.